Hello everybody, my name is Camille Saunier, I'm the operational manager of the estate, and let me introduce you Adrien Asselin-Beauvais, the general manager of the Champagne Renaudin.
Hello ladies, hello gentlemen. We are really glad to welcome you here at Renaudin for this short video introducing our domain. I will let Camille maybe introduce also the domain and the history of our estate. Please, Camille.
So the first owner of the estate was a prestigious family, was called Les Seigneurs des Conardins, a prestigious family here in Moussy. And in 1970, so Dominique Tellier, the actual owner of the estate, creates the Champagne Renaudin in order to share his passion, to share with Epicurean people his passion of champagne, and want to develop also the brand all around the world. So, Adrien, can you tell us more about the philosophy of the estate, the DNA of the estate?
Thanks for asking, Camille. The philosophy of Renaudin is several points. Let's say 5 points, like 5 fingers in a hand, if you agree with that. So first of all, we really like to work on the Chardonnay and to reveal the typicity of the Chardonnay we will find here in les Coteaux Sud d'Épernay, so between La Côte des Blancs and La Vallée de la Marne. Chardonnay that expresses freshness, fruitiness, and a lot of potential also for a long time keeping. Then we like to preserve the freshness because we are keeping longer the wines as well due to the malolactic fermentation that we are not realizing. So no malolactic fermentation, preserving the natural acid of the grape varieties. Then we also like to work on oak barrel for the vinification. I know that you like it as well, and this has always been a signature here at Renaudin. The fourth point for us might be maybe, let's say, the big container. We like to work on the larger size of bottle, for example, a Magnum.
Magnum of 1996.
So the Magnum of 1996 is really important because this is a pure Chardonnay for us. This is representative of our domain, and also we like to work on untrimmed bottle and larger size, like this Mathusalem 1990. That is also such a unique champagne in our region, in our appellation as well. The last thing for us is also to have a long time in cellars. So as you understood, when we are selling wines from 1987, 96, or even the younger wine we are selling is from 2008 at Renaudin, for now, in 2021. It is such a unique experience that we want to look for the Epicurean people. This is what we call the passion of sharing, as you mentioned. This is what we also call the effervescence of time. And what we are looking for with that is to let time take its course.
Can you tell us more about the vineyard inside the Champagne Renaudin?
Yes, you mean also a viticultural approach?
Yeah, viticultural approach, exactly.
For us, we've got somehow a classical viticultural approach because we really like to have a sustainable approach, as a lot of friends of us, wine growers that are working well in Champagne, and our goal, our will, is to reveal the terroirs, respecting the soils, the subsoils, and also trying to reveal the grape varieties individually as the Chardonnay, because this is a kind of signature for us. Camille, what do you think about having a glass of champagne with me?
Of course, I have a bottle and 2 glasses. What do you think?
Perfect. Please. Wow. Magnificent. So, what kind of bottle do you have?
So I have the Espiègle Le Premier Cru Blanc de Blanc 2006.
Okay. So, is it a pure Chardonnay?
Yeah, 100% Chardonnay, vinificate in oak barrel during 8 months. No malolactic fermentation. And so 12 years of aged in cellar before Cézanne.
Okay, really good. Well, let's taste it. Cheers.
Cheers.
As you've mentioned, this is a pure Chardonnay without malolactic fermentation. We really feel the oak barrel taste, and what we can appreciate, especially in this wine, is the bitterness and the acidity balance. The two are bringing a lot of complexity to wine, and also it's very interesting in terms of pairing. For example, I imagine that this wine might be paired with poultry, white meat as well, and different dishes that are much more gastronomic sometimes, or also daily dishes that also are interesting. And you, what do you like in this wine? Because I know that you like Espiègle.
I really like, the freshness, the acidity, and also the maturity of the wine. It's interesting to let's see time pass by, the evolution of the wine, the complexity increase, and a lot of things appear also into the wine.
Yeah, that's true. As the time passes by, it's revealing a lot. And we might have the occasion maybe in the future to taste other vintages with you guys. And this is one of the specificity we will find at Renaudin. So cheers, and let's taste again. What a complexity. Espiègle is always revealing a lot of different things. Feel free to share also this 2006 Espiègle, Premier Cru.
You are welcome at Champagne-Rodin to share with us a glass of champagne.
But maybe one thing, Camille, I would like you to also think about sharing a glass of champagne with the team Vintage Champagne, because this is important also, and we really appreciate also all the work they are doing on Denmark, promoting our champagne, and also sharing with you guys our passion of every day. Thanks for watching, and take care.